Special thanks to Legit Phones on Instagram for providing today's test sample. Check them out on Instagram for all your genuine tech gadgets and accessories. Check them out at the link in the description. Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Norbert and today we'll be unboxing the VR Box, which is a mobile VR headset. So the unboxing experience is quite a simple one. After you slide off this sort of cover from the box and open the box, underneath it you are greeted by the actual headset itself, and beneath that you get some paperwork, some wet wipes to clean your phone screen and or lenses, and some foam pads to help you secure your phone while it's mounted in the headset. Okay, so looking at the headset itself, you get a sliding door at the front that helps you expose your camera if you want to use some AR features. On either side you get some cutouts where you can plug in your USB or headphone jack, if you still have one of those, that is. So at the top you get these two tabs that slide the lenses and adjust the distance between them and your eyes so you can get a clearer picture. Obviously some elastic straps to hold your head, and this nice really soft foam to stop it from squishing your face while it's on. How you use it is you slide out this phone tray from the right and mount your phone in there. Be sure to follow the instructions and place the foam pads as shown in the instructions so that your phone doesn't jump out, and you just slide it back in. Once it's in, obviously you can't touch your phone anymore. So how you control it is with this controller. It's basically a console controller, so you get only one analog stick, a couple of triggers, and some buttons. That would be your X, Y, and A, B if you're on Xbox. It also has a power on button and a button labeled at. This button changes the function of the controller, if you will. Which brings me on to the modes. So the controller has different functions, 4 different modes, and it has game mode, VR/video/music player mode. They're obviously not the best names. There is video mode alone, then there is mouse mode. Each one of them changes the profile of the controller, and it lets you do different things. So be mindful, you need to be really careful which mode you're in. And how you switch between modes is hold the Alt key and then choose whatever button you want to switch to. I did, however, find that this was pretty much useless, because in VR mode I couldn't get to control my scene the way I wanted to. No matter which mode I put it in, I could not pan through it using the analog stick. I could not click on items that were floating in front of me, so it really frustrated me. At first I thought that the triggers were just not working, so I downloaded a key mapper app, and I discovered that instead of them being mapped to the actual buttons, they were mapped to a completely different function. And as much as I tried to remap them to the correct ones, they would just default to the ones that came out of the box. So that just kind of blew the whole experiment wide open. I couldn't really do much with it anymore. And you might think, okay, so the controller is there, maybe I can use it to play some games. And even in that, it was really difficult to get it working, because it seemed that the buttons would change their functionality at will. Anytime they felt like they just switch up on you, so you couldn't really rely on them for gaming as well. When I first got this headset, I thought it'd be a great way to check out how far VR has come since I last used the Google Cardboard. I made one way back when. We all know that it's pretty much dead on the mobile scene, and I didn't think the stagnation would be as catastrophic. The same apps that I used back then are still the ones that are there, and they're basically just showcase apps. The one use I did find for this headset though is watching videos in VR. So watching YouTube videos, there's even a dedicated VR YouTube channel, or watching 360 or 180 degree videos on YouTube. This is where this headset really excelled, because with the controller you could use it more, let me say, easily, or at least easier than you would. You'd have an easier time than you would if you were trying to explore other forms of VR. Also, there is Netflix VR, so if you're really big on watching VR content, then this is for you. But if you're looking to play some games, you might want to try something else, which is a real shame, because this was made to compete with Google Cardboard and the Gear VR as a cheap way to get as many people as possible onto VR. It's just a shame that it was so poorly implemented. If you are the kind of person that wants to watch VR content, then there's a couple of things you need to put into consideration. The first one is your screen resolution. If you have a 720p display, then you're basically just going to be looking at pixels and it won't be sharp at all. Another thing is, if like me you have a spiderweb display, then you're also going to be looking at the cracks on your screen. But if you're willing to put up with all that, then I think this could be a really good video and movie watching experience. You'd be surprised how much VR content is being made out there, especially in the VR app, which is VEER app. There's a ton of stuff. Another situation where you would want to buy this is, say, if you want to give maybe your younger niece or nephew or kids a cheap gift. Just show them some VR content and I'm sure they'll be pretty happy, and when they inevitably get bored with it, you won't have broken the bank giving them a gift that they'll pretty much forget in a few. It's also a good decoration piece, good conversation starter. I would really have loved to have had a better experience with this, but mobile phone-based VR is pretty much dead. But either way, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, or maybe the dislike button twice. Get subscribed and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when I post a new video. If you really did not like this video at all, hit the subscribe button 3 times and you'll delete this channel. 3. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.